I do not know. We are indeed live. Let me check. Do the old Checkerinsky. Here we go. Fellas, how we doing today? Season of the Splicer. We're here, we're doing it. Let me get a quick check here. That's me. Could maybe turn the the old music down a little bit. I'm gonna turn that down as well. That looks good. So, servers go live at, well, in 1 hour. So I have a bit of time to kill. Look at that guy! Holy nuts! That's he's rocking symmetry though. I like symmetry. I think I have symmetry on me. Yep, finally I'm exposing my loadout. You were expecting a foul winners, I know. I do have it on me. I love symmetry. Wow, I'm actually very close to getting the masterwork done. Let's go to EDZ, why don't we? I actually did not complete I didn't complete the challengers proving thing. Because I don't really care, I guess is the best way to put it. Finally bounty grinded. So now I have a lot of bounties to turn in. I didn't do it for my other characters though. Because, you know, Titan Master Race. We're gonna go to the Weep. So, yeah, I woke up. I made some hot chocolate, which I have next to me. Not sponsored. I don't know how that would be, but, you know. Sponsored by Earth. I don't know if that's a company, so I'm just gonna say it's not. It probably is. But I was like, oh crap, that's right. Season of the Splicer, and I was like, oh, I gotta hurry. And then servers don't go live until, you know, another hour. So I have some kind of time to kill, but I have something to talk about because this is pretty cool. I was last night and kind of the whole day thinking, oh man, I remember playing, you know, Halo on the Xbox 360, and I was like, holy crap. Castle Miner Z. You guys remember that game? I don't know if anyone here does. But yeah, Castle Miner Z was actually one of the games that started my my love for something like, not Minecraft, but for just games in general. I can't confirm it, but I am pretty sure. I think it's just kills, normal kills, right? I don't think it's kills with the Revolution active. We'll find out, I guess. Knowing my luck, it's probably with Revolution active. That's not the right person. Alright, well, thank you for that, sir. I also changed my sensitivity, so if it looks like I'm overshooting or undershooting, that's because I changed my sensitivity. For the longest time, my sensitivity has been at 9. There we go. Can't kill me if I'm already dead. So, yeah, sensitivity is at 9. But I changed it down to 8. The reason why was because a lot of people were saying that they run like, hey, I run like a 4 or a 5, you know, maybe even a 6 dynamic charge stacks. That's not at all what I was thinking. Isn't that the same thing as... Yeah, it's just white. some glowy parts. It's not as cool as that. I like that. Yeah, I was hoping for like more stability or range or handling or I don't know. Something. Because I don't actually use this, like the Revolution buff. I just kind of like the, I like 260s. And it's the only 260 in the game other than, Trusty. But I don't have Trusty because I haven't played DSC at all. So yeah, anyway, back on track. Castle Miner Z was honestly one of the best games I can throw out there. Like, it's such a good game. If you maybe have never played it, you're like, hey, what's Castle Miner Z? You know, it sounds stupid. And it might be somewhat stupid. But my defense was for people that actually played it, they understood how just amazing it was. It's great. It's a great game. I had a lot, like, I remember back in the day, I don't know, like, any of these people today, but all the friends that I used to play with back on the Xbox 360, we would all get together and just play, like, these games, like, what, Black Ops 1, Minecraft was another one, that was a big one there, Avatar Warfare was another one. Holy crap, that game was the stuff back then. Avatar Laser Wars 2. Peak video game performance right there. Anyway, I also might do, because I have not played this game for a while, play something along the lines of, like, what, freaking Far Cry 4, or even something like Skylanders, man. I remember that game from years ago. I might play one of those types of games again that I haven't played for a very long time, just to kind of say, like, hey, remember this? And then probably go back to playing Crucible, and then getting mad at someone for using a specific shotgun. But yeah, we're here. I have no plans. What is this is a handling masterwork, right? I don't know why, but I always had this. I just kind of kept it. And yes, if you haven't already, clear all of your shaders. I am pretty sure they are all going away. So, I should probably not spend those, so I can maybe get, you know, snag some of the new fresh loot. That is interesting. I don't know why I have that, actually. Why do I have that? I don't know. I'm keeping it. You can't stop me from keeping it. Why? I don't know why I have most of this. Glimmer for Guardians. I could use that. I'm stacking up on Eververse engrams, alright? So maybe, because I heard, I want that. That's cool. I heard from, was it Bungie, whatever their name is, that developer that makes that one game, that Eververse engrams, holy nuts, that is ugly. Wow. That you will no longer be getting duplicates from Eververse engrams. That looks weird. Why is there no eye? Why does it look like that? That's stupid looking. Come on. And this, yeah, Splice of Life. This is what I'm talking about, man. These Splicer themed things. I mean, that's kind of SIVA. But for the people asking if I'm upset that we didn't get a SIVA season, I like SIVA. I love red and black, but I feel like right now it would just kind of be weird to have a SIVA season. This is I thought this was gonna be the Osiris one. That's just cubes. Okay. Why, I gotta ask, why are the ships Lord Fellwinter? This is already, you're putting the word Fellwinter anywhere on, that's kind of cool. But like, why are all the ships garbage? I could make some really cool looking ships. That may or may not be a lie. But look, most of these freaking ships ghost shells. Look at these ships. We got just like a freaking No Man's Sky level ship there. Whatever that is, that's freaking weird. This one's kind of cool because of the like glow effect, but at the same time it just looks like a ship. This one's ugly. It just looks like a freaking missile. That one. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. But it's not like super duper cool. That one's alright. I like that kind of electric effect there, but at the same time the rest of the actual ship looks like trash. And the rest of these Trials one, it doesn't matter what this looks like, it's Trials, you know. If you're using that, you're a sweat. This I think it's kind of cool. Has the season that looks like, that really does look like the armor set, I think. I don't know. This one does look interesting. And actually, that's kind of cool. I think you have to do a triumph to get that. Yeah, most of the ships do not look as good as, you know. Well, as soon as I get this one, I just put it on and boom, there we are. I'm never taking it off. If you're wondering how to get this, it's from the Whisper mission, which was on IO. You would have to go in. I think it was on the heroic version. You could do this oracle thing inside of the mission, and when you do enough of those, I think you just get the ship. You obviously can't get it now, I don't think. I'm pretty sure. I'm not positive, but I am pretty sure you cannot get it. It is my favorite ship, though. You also can't put shaders on it, which is kind of weird, but at the same time it makes sense. And my Sparrow, I'm never taking this off. Kind of, I don't know, I might. But the real reason why I'm using it is because, well, one, I like Skirt to the Past, my favorite raid. But more or less, the amount of pain that got caused by this Sparrow was incredible. Not in a good way. We spent a long time getting it. Alright, because all of the members were basically like, I don't know how to drive a Sparrow. Myself included. I am not a good driver. Watch me play Borderlands 1, or 2, or 3. And basically everyone did not want to get the Sparrow. They didn't want the Sparrow, but they wanted to get it. If you understand what I'm saying. They wanted the completion of finally getting it. The Sparrow itself does not look... I mean, you take a look at that, and then you take a look at, like, this. This one looks cool. I like that. That's pretty cool. That's from, some strike, I don't know. I got it from the Corrupted, I think. I also recently got this because I was grinding out, and this is a problem. I was grinding out the strike, like the Nightfall playlist on Hero. Just letting you know, for the people that don't do Hero. Hero is match made, right? And it has barrier and unstoppable champions. Keep in mind, this is the arms dealer. So, I completed, what, 15 of these? Maybe, probably like 15. And I didn't get a single drop of the Shadow Praise, which I think it's the Shadow Praise this week. And, funny part was, everyone that I matched up with was either someone who just came straight out of a PvP match and had all hunter gear that were running like Fell Winners and stuff, with a like igneous hammer or a steady hand, and their stompies and stuff, or they did not know how to play Hero Nightfalls, and they just came in with like an SMG and a, you know, nothing that helped the team whatsoever. So when I came in with, let me just check this. I think I changed it. I didn't. When I came in with my Unstoppable Pulse or my Scout Rifle, everyone else either didn't have anything or was actually benefiting the team. It was also a bit of a top, you know, it was a toss-up. That's why I really wish more people will do Hero Nightfalls that actually know how to play the game. But, you know, here I am, like 15 or so matches later, and you know, I still don't have a Shadow Praise. 450s are getting buffed this season, though. I think they are going to have a 0.8 second time to kill, 0.83, which means, you ready for the build up? Braytech Werewolf. This is from, this isn't technically, you know, why does it say 1060 but it's 1100? I don't know. Yeah, this isn't technically, you can't use this in like endgame content, but yeah, I've had this one just chilling in my vault. I really like the werewolf. It's a fun weapon, man. It really is. Look at that beefy range stat. Look how thick that range stat is. That's like, I mean, it's an auto rifle and it's a 450. But it's something, I guess. 7-star of Carbine's another one. That one's not Sunset. Is there any exotic ones? I don't think there is. Suros. That's a 360. This is also technically a 360. I don't think there is a 450 auto. Hopefully there's an exotic auto coming soon. It's probably going to be a 450 because we haven't had one yet. but who knows? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say Uriel's Gift, but that's also Sunset. Ringing Nail? That could be good. Ringing Nail's a really good weapon. So the only one that I have in my vault that's not Sunset is the Carbine. That's interesting. Hazard of Cast. It's not a bad roll. My thoughts on the quick draw nerf too. I don't know, man. I don't dislike the fact that they're nerfing quick draw, but I think right now, Fellwinners and shotgun apes in general, people who just crutch on their shotgun, is the biggest reason that Crucible is getting a bit stale for me. Stasis is not that big of a problem for me. I can get past it, right? You just gotta kind of play around stasis. It's just kind of whatever, you know. When you get killed by, stasis, you're frozen. You can't do anything. But a Fellwinners or an Astral Horizon or a 7th Seraph CQC or whatever the shotgun is, getting killed by someone who just pushes you with a shotgun constantly is so annoying and frustrates me so much to the point that that is the biggest reason that I am getting somewhat annoyed with Crucible. Obviously, I'm still playing it. I'm not like, oh man, I died by a shotgun this match, so I'm just done, bro. This game sucks. It's doo-doo. I'm not. That's stupid. But obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and play Crucible 10 hours a day, having a Fellwinners live shoved down my throat with maybe a bit of Fellwinners. Wait, what? A bit of Stompies. That's what I was gonna say. I don't know. I mean, that'll technically work as Fellwinners Helm, but I don't even think that's good. I don't know. I'm not a dress kind of person. You know, not a warlock, so I wouldn't know. What I would know, however, is that I think the new Titan exotic for the season is going to be pretty spicy. Not only because, you know, we're going to see more igneous hammers, which is, you know, always a good thing, right? More 120s, more laners, more Larry the laners, sitting at the back of the map with their 9,000 range, you know. But I think the stasis part is really, really good. Once shotguns get nerfed, I think the game will be in a great state. I already had this idea before, but my pitch, right? Because, you know, I'm a top tier game developer. Been developing games since like 1987. So that was a lot. I think the biggest way to solve the shotgun problem, not everyone's gonna like it, you know, the crutch wielders are gonna be like, bro, that's doo-doo. Go play Fortnite, man. But I think the best way is to simply make scavengers either not work or at a maximum. The biggest amount of special ammo, the most special ammo you can get from a kill is 2. I think right away, what could be an even better solution to this problem is everyone drops 1 special ammo, whether you have scavengers or not, and you only spawn with 1 special ammo. I think there would be some outliers. Stuff like Ariana's Vow, breech-loaded grenade launchers. Of course, freaking Lord of Wolves and trace rifles would have to get more than 2 shots, or more than 1. But I think the weapon types are shotguns, fusion rifles, and snipers. Things like console load times. Things like Chaperone, Arbalist, Izanagi's, Bastion, would all have 1 shot. Now, Wither Horde and all breech-loaded grenade launchers, I think, would still have 2. Because here's the thing, right? Breech-loaded grenade launchers cannot 1-shot. Unless you have spike grenades, I'm pretty sure that's how that works, or you're using Wither Horde. But Wither Horde is not an impact weapon. You're not hitting someone directly with it unless they're in front of you, taking a nap, or you just get lucky, or you're really, really good with Wither Horde. Which in that case takes a high amount of skill to use, which is great. Wither Horde was not a weapon that you're going in slaying with. It's not like Fellwinter's Lie where you're sitting there dropping 7th columns like it's crumbs while you're eating freaking chips. It's more or less a weapon, a utility weapon. What Mountaintop was kind of supposed to be for PvP, which was you put down spike grenades, and if someone gets a bit too cocky, they push you and they get hit by the spike grenade. Not spike grenades, whatever the grenades were called. Proximity, no. The ones that you shoot on the floor and then people walk over. That's what I'm talking about. Wither Horde's kind of the same way. You're using it as a support weapon, and you use your primary as the primary source of damage. JÖTUNN, I almost said Terabo. Telesto, Merciless, Fighting Lion, Cloud Strike, Fourth Horseman, and Duality would all get one shot. Fourth Horseman might be an exception. I think that would give a little bit more use to it, and overall just be a little bit, you know, why not really? Obviously, Trace Rifles, Lord Wolves, and Arianas would all get two. Actually, Fighting Lion, that was a complete lie. Fighting Lion is primary, so that won't matter. But yeah, I think that would be a great solution to fixing the problem, is just the special ammo amount that you get when you spawn in being changed, and maybe on top of that, making it so you could only pick up one every time you get a kill. That would make the game so much more primary focused, and it would be great. You know what I mean? I would love that. It's fantastic. Whether I think that's going to happen or not, shotguns need to get nerfed. Because, you know, it's a bit of a problem. I'd love to see, I'd love to see in the patch notes something to do with crutch weaponry. Let me actually check the Bungie, the Bungo app. Service alert. I don't know. I don't see anything. The patch notes will be pretty spicy though. I'm hearing rumors of some wild buffs coming. I don't think we're getting much, because obviously we already got somewhat of a patch notes preview. 120 is getting nerfed. Thank the Lord. What else? Freaking quick draw. Whatever. Get out of here. Stasis weapons. Another big, kind of big topic that's getting thrown into the bus. I think stasis weapons are going to be great. I'd love seeing, because like when you fire, I don't know if people know this, but when you fire a hard light with void, it makes a different sound than it would if you fire it with solar. Was that Borealis? I think it's both. They all have their different kind of like sounds that go along with their elements, and I also don't have the callus, which I've been trying to get. It's not dropping. I would love for, you know, let's just say a bit of a what's it called? Bit of a change, not necessarily a change, but in addition to the elements that we have now. That'd be pretty cool. As far as the sidearm goes, the Cryosthesia or whatever. I'm not bummed out about it. I think it's more of like a wait and see kind of thing. Fusion rifle. I'm probably gonna make a video on the fusion rifle. Because I did that for salvagers, and I don't think I'm gonna like it because it's not. I don't like fusion rifles in general. But I think doing one every season would be kind of cool. The pinnacle weapons, or not the pinnacle weapons, the weapons that you get from normal playlists. The grenade launcher for strikes, hand cannon for crucible, and SMG for gambit. Cool. I don't really care. To be honest, whatever. I'm still trying to lock down a good pulse rifle roll from strikes. What was it called? I forget what the weapon's called. How long you played D2? I want to say it was year 1 of D1. It was at least somewhere between Taken King. It was somewhere around there. I know I didn't play day 1, but I've been playing since like early D1. I got Destiny 2. I pre-ordered Destiny 2, so Destiny's always been a game that I just absolutely love. It's great. Now I need to find that pulse rifle though. I would absolutely love though to see some buffs to playlist specific weapons, because it's a bit hard to get some of them. I've only gotten 2 of the pulse rifles from strikes actually, so I played Destiny 1 a crap ton back in the day. I wouldn't say I played as much as I did, or I have Destiny 2, but I was, you know, I mean everyone was, but I was really, really bad, like a special kind of bad back in D1. I honestly didn't even know how to get most exotics. I had like half the exotics in the game. It was crazy back then. Everyone was just walking around with guns and just kind of shooting walls, but now everyone's slide shotgunning with a specific shotgun. I'm not going to name it, but technically it's 2 because Astral. I actually didn't get Astral. I didn't get like any of the Crucible weapons actually. Or not Crucible weapons, the Trials weapons, other than Summoner, because I like 600s. And I did get the Fusion and the Scout just because there was nothing else to do those weeks for my clan. And we were very bored, so like, hey, let's play some Trials. And then everyone was like, fine, I guess. Trials is a miserable experience. It's not like PvP where it's, hey, you know, I'm kind of upset that I got killed by that specific thing. Trials is miserable. Unless you're a top percent, you know, absolute sweat fest of a clan, Trials is the most miserable experience. Because my clan was never really sweaty. We just kind of played for fun. And that was that. But God, wow, was it an experience. The amount of sweat in that playlist. Did you ever play Halo? I did. My most played Halo was Halo 3. I have a lot of nostalgia for Halo. Not necessarily like that. I'm not going to say that's what got me into FPS games, but it was definitely I definitely played a lot of Halo, and I had a lot of nostalgia for Halo. I think the game that really pushed me into FPS games were World at War, Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 was my favorite. I love Black Ops 2. Third favorite game of all time. But Black Ops 1 and World at War were really what pushed me into FPS games. Especially Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 was absolutely incredible. I used to sit back with friends all the time on Xbox 360, just gaming on Black Ops 1. And whether it was custom games or just messing around in a public match, it was fun. You can't really do that nowadays though, because Call of Duty, you can't really mess around in Call of Duty anymore. But just FPS games in general, there's not that kind of just casual, you sit down, you pick a weapon, and you go. Like Titanfall really did that for me. Titanfall 2 was a very underrated game in my opinion. It was quite fun. Quite fun. I don't think it's as fun as Destiny for me at least, but it's definitely an experience. I'll say at least. Oh yeah, the subclass changes. I want to go over these quick. The subclass changes that colorblind stuff. I'm not colorblind. For the people that are colorblind, you get that. But the Chaos Reach thing was the biggest one. That's great. Would you recommend buying an exotic engram from Xur? Maybe. For me, I have Heart of Endless Light, which is like the only exotic I use. But for people that are still hunting for some exotics, I would say it's worth it. If you don't have all the exotic weapons, there is really only specific weapons that I would say are bad weapons. Like you have things like what? Rat King's not a world drop. You have stuff like Cerberus, which I don't think is that great, unless you get kind of used to it and you're used to 360 autos. Arbalest now is not nearly as cracked as it was pre-nerf. Pre-nerf, you could just kind of shoot in a direction and you'd get a kill. Obviously stuff like Skyburners, no one really wants Skyburners. I mean, it's kind of fun, especially in like PvP, just messing around with it, but not everyone wants Fighting Lion, although it is somewhat useful in PvP. No one really wants Trace Rifles because of how ignored they are, which I do think, putting on the tinfoil hat for this one, we are going to get a Trace Rifle either this season or soon, because Bungie went out of their way to add Trace Rifle specific mods to the mod collection. If you don't know, which I didn't even know this, there is no Trace Rifle like scavengers or I think targeting mods or like any mods for Trace Rifles. So I'd expect a stasis one, and that already sounds really bad, but a stasis Trace Rifle might be coming. Is there supposed to leave during the week because he still he comes from what, Friday? He comes to like the tower where EDZ Friday, and he leaves, I think it's Tuesday. He might actually still be at the tower. I want to check that actually. Why? I don't want to do freaking Nightfalls. I don't know why. No sailor. I think he might still be in the tower. I'm pretty sure he does leave Tuesday, because that's what happens. I guess they'll play Trials, right? Not that I'm playing Trials. Yeah, you can still play Trials, so I'm pretty sure you can still go to Zerd. I usually pick up an engram every week just to kind of see what I get. He is alright. I don't even know what he has this week. Like One-Eyed Mask or something. Let me check. Oh, he has Skyburners. Wow. Sorry, Skyburners. Yeah, I saw that. Friday, I got on. I was like, hey, what does there have? Maybe, you know, he has some pretty cool stuff. And then boom, Skyburner's Oath. I don't know many people that like the weapon. I'm not trying to trash people that use it. There's definitely some niche cases. Especially this season. But I think most...
Good luck in the games.
Most people, don't use it. Mask of the Quiet One. I actually don't use that. Ever. I think I have it on me. I do. I'm not quite sure if this is a good exotic or not. That seems good. I don't think it's... I think a lot of people are going to take OEM just because of how good OEM is. That's a good sign. Yeah, we are 15 minutes away from Season of the Fallen Babies. Someone gonna join us, man? I'm gonna sit here. I've heard rumors of the Traveler leaving, just hippity hoppity out of the sky, I guess. Because apparently the one of the teaser things had the Traveler. Like gone. I don't know. I don't know anything about the story of Destiny really, other than Cabal shot stuff, tower got destroyed, and then you know, you just kind of didn't want the tower to get destroyed, but it did. I think a lot of people are happy that Destiny actually has a really good story now. Thank you. I'll have good luck. Do I even have... I think I have... I don't. I was gonna say. I think that's a great way to end guarding games, is Titans being at the top. That's a great way to end it. Although we didn't win, we still have top leaderboard at the end of the day.
We've had quite the year, haven't we?
We have. That's a great quote. I don't think Titans actually won. Technically, we are in first place right now, but I think guarding games... I think Hunters won. I'm not quite sure. I really didn't keep up with guarding games. Because... you know, I didn't find it that crazy. Wow, now that I look at it, Hunters won like half of the freaking... They actually won over half. Wow. Wow, Hunters. Kind of steamrolled us there. That's crazy. I mean, at least Titans won last year. I think. I'm pretty sure Titans did win last year. I think, technically speaking, it was rigged, because Titans got more points than everyone else, but we still won. I'm really excited for Override, by the way. Override looks like an incredible activity, because Menagerie from Season of Opulence was a 6-player activity, and I really liked Menagerie. It was really fun because it was like a raid, but you didn't have to talk to anyone, and you could just kind of do stuff. I think Override's going to be very similar to Menagerie. It's the wrong emote. But I think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be as mechanics focused. I think a lot of people are just kind of kill stuff and then move on to another area. I think it'll still be fun though. The weapons definitely look pretty fun. Where's that fire coming from? From nowhere, I guess. See you later, man. Thank you for stopping by. Checking out this great season. Season of the Sitting Hunter. Look at this guy. Is he running whatever that chess piece that everyone uses?
You too, Maria.
I'm gonna rickroll. Now this is my favorite emote in the game. If you didn't know, this is a rickroll emote.
I hope you're having fun, my dear.
I'm flying. And I put on my these load times, man. Console load times. Peak performance right here.
Any questions, dear?
Wow, they're in the fire. I did not mean to do that.
Come forward.
Zavala's just sitting there. Why does this guy have a fire? He's setting fire on the tower and Zavala's just kind of standing there like, hey man. I can't even hear what he's saying. You know what? Let's spend these tokens. That I got a freaking wow. I got a triumph for that. Thank you, Zavala. Very cool. Is it at least good weapons? I know it is. Has to be. That's not bad for a fusion, actually. I might actually keep that. Wow. What's that range masterwork too? Orbit. Ongoing games will end. Players will turn to this title screen. Alright. I'm ready, man. I'm ready for Baby Fallen. I really hope they make like a Baby Fallen like stuffed animal or something, or figure or something. Some sort of Baby Fallen merchandise. Bungie, come on. Come on, Bungie. Alright, that's... I think it's actually at. I think we're gonna have to wait 7 minutes. 7 minutes on this beautiful loading screen. While we're sitting here doing literally nothing, I wanted to give some insight onto my transmog thoughts while we're doing nothing and sitting very peacefully. I am personally all right with transmog. If you didn't hear, which I don't know how you could have missed it, but there's a big debate about transmog. And apparently, you know, everyone's very upset. Even non-Destiny players are upset, which I could understand somewhat, you know, having to grind a lot and do a lot of unnecessary steps to get a universal armor set or armor piece. And I could also understand the cap being placed so you can only get 10 per season, which I think it's going to be 20 this season, but 10 every other season. I'm alright with it, because at the end of the day, in about a year, I'm going to have all the armor sets I want. So, unless a bunch of crazy armor sets come into the game, I don't really have a problem with it. My Titan already looks as beautiful as can be, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But there's definitely some armor sets and pieces that I'd really like to have transmogged. What's up, man? What's happening? Waiting at the best screen of all time, D2 loading screen. Waiting for Bungo. By the way, I'm calling it. We're getting a new JÖTUNN ornament. If we get a new JÖTUNN ornament this season, man, a Siva, a freaking Siva ornament for JÖTUNN. That would be some spicy stuff. Yes, I do. I've been playing Titan since D1. I've actually never really switched from Titan. I just kind of picked Titan. I picked Titan because I thought it was going to be like the assault class. Because back then I played like freaking Call of Duty. So like, hey, it must be, you know, the assault class. Where's my M16? And I mean, I obviously have never changed. Eating crayons like it's something that you eat. Entertaining. I do play I play all classes, but I main Titan for the most part. I think it's pretty tied when it comes to Hunter and Warlock for me. I like Top Tree Dawnblade because of the movement abilities that it has, and I really like Top Tree Golden Gun. The super is really fun to use. I think what is it? Blade Barrage is also, I really like Blade Barrage. Hunters are a bit weird in PvE though. Definitely weirder for PvE than PvP. 2 minutes. Man, I cannot wait. Hopefully the season pass stuff is good. This is loud. Holy crap. Good lord. By the way, if you have not already, I think What did Bungie say? What was it? There was an exotic that was getting buffed. Oh yeah, Sleeper Simulant is apparently going to be meta this season. I don't know if that's true, but I heard rumors that that's going to be quite good. Lumina is the best for Hunter. I really like Lumina. I think it's a very fun weapon. 3000 silver. I actually forgot to get silver for the season pass. I think the sidearm. I like sidearms, but I don't think it's gonna be a weapon that I use all the time. If I'm using an energy sidearm, it's probably gonna be Fool's Remedy, or maybe Devil's Ruin, because I like Devil's Ruin. Not that much, but I do like it. I play on PS4. I always thought maybe getting an Xbox just to kind of play on both platforms, but I'd much rather try to maybe get a PC instead of an Xbox. That way I can play PC related games. I don't even know what PC related games I would want to play, because Rust is coming to PS4. Nice. Let's hope. Let's hope there's gonna be some good good ornaments this season. I think last season had some really good ornaments. The freaking Izanagi's burden ornament, the sword, that was really cool. I don't use Izanagi's much, so I didn't get it. That and the Anarchy ornament were really, really good. Alright. Should we be starting any minute now? Yep. I'm just gonna keep restarting the queue. Pretty good so far. I really hope they do some really good ornaments this season. I think they're bringing back old ornaments as well. I think you'll be able to buy like ornaments from first couple seasons or something. So that'd be pretty cool, because there's still some weapons that I'd like to get ornaments for. One moment, please. Destiny 2 is yeah, I expected that. It should not be as nearly as dreadful as freaking Beyond Light when that launched. I didn't even play when Beyond Light first launched. I waited like a day or something like that, and it was still quite no data waiting. Yeah, it shouldn't be as long as like Beyond Light or Shadowkeep, because it's only a season. But who knows? I actually don't know. I'm gonna check Bungie.net for the patch notes. See if we got some patch notes. I don't think so. Gameplay trailer. Wow, still shows the season of the Chosen Silver bundle. Maybe that's a good sign. Yeah, there's also like silver bundles too for each season. I didn't see the one for for Season of the Chosen. Thank you, my man. We're getting quite a few subs as of recently. I really got to do more Destiny content. I think that's just the just what it's become. Because Minecraft stuff really doesn't do as well as it used to, because Minecraft is just in a weird state right now, especially for console. So like, right now is a great time, especially because of the new season, to do a lot of Destiny content instead of kind of just focusing on Minecraft, I guess. Because Minecraft, I like Minecraft still, but I definitely have not been having as much fun as I used to, especially like with friends and stuff. It's used to be great. I think I'm gonna try to do. So I'm gonna start doing, yeah. I think the season's gonna be pretty hot. It's gonna be a pretty big season. Definitely gonna do a video on the new fusion rifle. I think I'm gonna start doing one of those every season. Just the not pinnacle weapon, the like the Salvador Salvo and Adored, whatever those are called. The I don't even know what they're called. Pursuit weapons. I hope that that the new fusion perk is not only for null composure. There we go. Listen to update is available. There we go. I do not, but I was thinking of maybe getting it. Discord's always the thing, because for the most part I've never really needed to use Discord. But maybe we will see. Especially because like the whole PS4 party controversy, where apparently PlayStation was listening to your parties. That obviously all turned out to be just a big miscommunication, but I actually might see if Meyer could get in the stream. That way we could have someone to talk to while Destiny's, you know, being Destiny. I'm gonna ask him, actually. By the way, I don't know if anyone want this, but I might do, I don't know about streams, but definitely edited videos of me and the boys playing some Uno. Because good God, it's a roller coaster. It's pretty wild. It really does get quite especially with like the DLCs for freaking Uno. It gets wild, man. It's like Modern Warfare 2 lobbies all over again. Of course, all of the freaking Xbox and PC people get to play first because the freaking update thing for PlayStation. And I guess Stadia. I haven't heard much about Stadia for quite a while. Apparently it got better. I don't know how much better. But, you know, I think the Stadia roughed in a weird state. Left 4 Dead. I actually remember Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead. Oh, that's right. That was okay. Yeah, I remember now. That was quite a fun game. I don't think there was PvP. There may have been PvP, but the PvE was pretty fun. I don't even know if I haven't played Left 4 Dead for like years, man. That's another one of those games that I used to play on the Xbox 360 that I just completely forgot about. Like, what was the freaking stuff like Skylanders and Avatar Laser Wars? Those games were freaking crazy back in the day. Used to play that kind of stuff a lot. I actually might, I was thinking about doing like a PvP. Actually, I did PvP live commentaries a little while back. I might do some PvP like weapon reviews, similar to like how I did because for the most part I've only really done guides for stuff like how to get and all that, but I think reviews for like weapons would be interesting. I've always I did one for what was it, Redrix's broadsword, but that was also kind of like a guide. And that's a weird video. But yeah, so far most of my my Destiny content has done much better than most of my content on my channel. Other than like a few videos here and there, like that one Minecraft map video thing. But yeah, stuff like the Leviathan raid, Redrix's broadsword, Salvador Savo, all those kind of videos got quite a bit of views. It just sucks because I had to stop doing content for like 3 weeks almost, because I was gone for about a week, then I was sick, and then Doom Eternal, I got Doom Eternal, and I was playing that for like a while, so I basically could not make videos for a decent chunk of time. And then I did the bow video, the Biting Winds. Biting Winds is still one of my favorite weapons. I love using that. I actually got quite a few hate comments. Not comments, but like hate messages. When I was using Biting Winds in Hard Light. People are like, bro, you're crouch spamming with Hard Light. Get good, bro. And funnily enough, most of these people were using like Fellwinners and like 120s and stasis. Hardlight isn't even really... I think Hardlight needs buffed, almost. Because before, really, the only thing it had going for it was the bounce, like the ricochet, and the range buff. And it doesn't have that range buff anymore, for the most part. I mean, it has good range, but it's not crazy. Obviously, I don't want it to be as good as it was in Season of the Worthy. But, I mean, it does a lower TTK now, so it's definitely possible. Oh yeah, the Fallen Babies. I don't know, I don't know where we're gonna see the Fallen Babies. I'm assuming the Fallen Babies are gonna be in a cutscene. And yeah, the update is quite large. It sucks that PlayStation has to do the whole update thing. I think look at Astacross. I'm really looking up Astacross' stream. By the way, I'd recommend Everyone check out Astacross Gaming. He's a great guy. Ooh. Are the patch notes out? Ah, they are. The patch notes are out. 4 lost sectors have been added to the daily rotation. Oh! Fixed an issue that could prevent AI enemies from firing in some 6-player activities when there are a lot of enemies alive in the area. What 6v6 Crucible activities have an updated intro experience? That's going to be interesting. Momentum control and Team Scorched. Dead Cliffs. Oh, adjusted the Dead Cliff spawn points so that players are no longer placed on the edge of the cliff on match start. That's interesting. Disabled Mercy Rule in private matches. That's good. I don't even know that was a thing. Fixed defeat audio sound for teammate defeats in private matches and in showdown. Ooh, okay. Players can now join a private match in progress at any time, regardless of team scores or time remaining. That's good. Fixed heavy ammo placements on Distant Shore, Bannerfall, Widow's Court, and Ultimate Flame. Gambit, uh-oh. Fixed an incorrect wave progression on Legion's Volley, or Folly. Where Scorn Abomination could become friendly and start attacking other Scorn. What? A friendly Scorn in Gambit? Hello? What is that about? I never saw that before. Drop motes would disappear immediately if the opposing team summoned their Primeval. Where combatants in the Deep 6 Gambit map would sometimes fail to move around or take cover. Ooh. Fixed an issue that was allowing Warlock players to exploit blink-related abilities to remain on the opposing side during invasions in Gambit. That's interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing. New Light Campaign, Destination Patrol, Cosmodrome, Fallen Saber. Where's the crazy stuff? Raids, Deepstone Crypt, Dungeons. Removed display cap on player waypoint season rank. Gilded title, gilding count displays on in-game player waypoints. That's cool. Okay. Gameplay and investment. In Season of the Hunt, many armor mods were deprecated as a result of the change to the energy types of all weapon-focused armor mods being changed to any energy type. The pre-Armor 2.0 version of these perks have also been deprecated. Mind Vault Ornament can now be equipped on the Year 1 version of the Insurmountable Skull Fort. I don't know who's using the Year 1 version of it, but okay. Telesta will no longer incorrectly trigger the Death Throes perk of the Verity Brow's Exotic. Fellwinter, Fellwinter's Helm, not lie, will no longer cause 2020 Solstice armor glows to default to void, regardless of the player's current subclass. Wow. Add a full suite of trace rifle focused armor mods to the game. Remove the infusion caps from all legendary armor pieces issued or reissued in Season of the Worthy or later. That's great. Nerfs. Here we go. Aggressive 120 RPM hand cannons now have damage and aim assist fall off distance reduced by between 2 and 4 meters based on the range step. Ooh, Vortex Frame Swords full energy heavy attack ammo cost increase from 4 to 6. Okay. 450 auto rifles got a damage buff from 17 to 18. Added a rare linear fusion rifle and breech-loaded grenade launcher to the world loot pool. No one asked for it, but we got it. Increased linear fusion rifle precision damage by 15% and increased reserve ammo by 20%. Increased damage fall-off start distance for fusion rifles. No effect on 100 range stat. 2 meters on 0. Okay. Quick draw handling bonus is removed after 1 second after switching the weapon or upon aiming down sights. Frenzy, Reservoir Burst, High Impact Reserves, Unrelenting, Synthetic Arsenal, Dragonfly, Hipfire Grip, Iron Grip, Osmosis, and Elemental Capacitor now works with Stasis subclasses. That's good. I didn't really see that one before. Exotics, Might of Multi-Tool, Hawkmoon, Lament, that's just reduced damage. TQ's divination is now acquirable through the Monument to Lost Lights. Fusion cap has risen by 10 points. Extra Stranger has a new Stasis Aspect quest. Okay. What? Zavala, Shax, and Drifter have new daily and repeatable stasis bounties available? Okay. Chaos Reach, love that. Reduce the health of fallen drop ship turrets. I don't know why. Okay, whatever. Updated tooltip to inform players purchasing season pass ranks at 99 does not provide progress past rank 100. Valor, Infamy, and Glory. Saw that. Added motion blur, chromatic aberration, and film grain settings options to Xbox One and PS4. That's good. Alright, so a lot of stuff that most already knew. I think it's a lot of stuff is good. I didn't see many crazy like twists and turns. Like, hey, Fellwinners now doesn't exist, which would have been nice. All right. Let me actually check this. It is. Wow, it's 6 gigabytes for me. It's quite a lot, man. I was gonna get Skyrim back. Alright, man. Whatever. Yeah, people are already playing on, like, PC and stuff. That's crazy. Apparently there's a new quest. Let me check Light GG, actually. Holy crap. Ooh. All new items. Hold up a second. Okay. It's not showing any of the new items. Let me look up cryo. See if we see the sidearm. Okay, so it's not showing. Nothing's showing up on Light GG, which is potentially good, but potentially means I'm not going to be able to see it till the game actually goes live. For me, at least. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I think what I'm actually going to do, I might actually stop the stream and let it update in the background, and I will come back when you know, the update's actually done. It sucks that PlayStation players actually download the update, because I know PC doesn't have to do it, and I don't think Xbox has to either. I don't know about that though. So fellas, I will see you in maybe an hour. I don't know, we'll see. Who knows? Probably an hour. I will probably do another stream, so I'll see you guys later.